Hey guys, Cowboy Brett coming to you from the Alfalfa Bale studio today with another Marriage and Men Mondays message for you. Today I want to talk to you about gaining and providing proper spousal support. Some of you have seen that my wife has decided she's going to start learning how to rope. We've been back into the horses and stuff for about 3 or 4 years now, and I've been doing a lot of roping the last 3 years. And so she's been able to sit and listen to the lingo and pick up on analyzing runs and figuring out what's going on and why did this run not work and why did that run not work and what made that run good, those kinds of things. And so she's kind of picked up on some of that stuff. Well, about 3 weeks ago, she really started getting serious about learning how to rope. Was picking up a rope, learning how to shake out a loop. Found a clinic this weekend that she wanted to go to, an all women's clinic up in Kansas, and scheduled that herself and got her deposit in and everything like that. And when she did all that, I realized then, okay, she's serious about this, so it's time to get after it. But I didn't want to provide a lot of pressure for her. A lot of you guys have probably seen that if a husband and wife can handle sorting cattle together, working cattle together, and still live through, and the marriage still make it through that experience, then the marriage is going to last. Well, I didn't want to have to go through one of those when I was teaching her how to rope. So I have been very cautious about how much instruction I'm giving her, how much I'm pushing her, just letting her do it at her own pace. No pressure is my point. Okay? Take note of that. So as we're going through this clinic and everything, she did real well on the dummy. She did real well on the sled dummy. She had some challenges in the on the live cattle, and it was because her horse was giving her some fits, and she was struggling with getting him to not run through her hand, and just having some challenges with him, and it really frustrated her. So I put her on my heel horse, and he's a little higher end. He's a little more, got a little bigger motor, and he moves a little quicker, and he scares her a little bit. So she kind of had a tough time with him, got a little nervous about it. And I told her, I said, hey, there's no point in getting emotional about this. There's no point in getting upset about it. You've gotten some good out of this clinic this weekend. Let's call it a day. If you want to call it a day, you can do that. If you want to stay riding, keep riding, you can do that. But whatever you want to do, it's up to you. No problem either way. And she told me this morning she was really, really appreciative of that. That meant the world to her, that I wasn't pushing her to try and fight through all that and making her do something, right? So my whole point is I want this to be fun and enjoyable and exciting for her, and I want her to want to do it, not force her into it. Okay, this was her idea, not my suggestion, not my idea. She brought this to me. So I want her to enjoy it and appreciate it and not feel like she's getting in direction from me. You know, a lot of times when we're raising kids and everything like that, you can teach and parent and coach your kids all day long and tell them the same thing over and over and over again. But until someone else, a friend, a buddy, another parent, kind of gives them the same advice, they can say the exact same words, but until they give the same advice or give similar advice to your child, they won't take it from you, but they'll take it from that friend, right? You can't be a prophet in your own land. And so I didn't want to put that barrier up for our marriage and make it a conflict with her trying to learn how to rope. So that was really, really appreciative. She really appreciated that and wanted to make sure that I knew that. And so that tells me that my thought process is working, that she's still going to be able to enjoy it. She's still going to be able to get some fun out of it, and she still wants to do it. That's the key. She wants to do it, right? So that goes both ways. If you're trying to learn something that your spouse is involved in, if let's say that she's involved in sorting, and I'll use Linda as an example, she's involved in sorting, you want to learn and pick that up. Or if you're involved in hunting or shooting and she wants to pick that up, keep it enjoyable and fun for them without providing the pressure. They'll start asking you questions and stuff like that to advance their skills and to advance their learning, but don't force them into it. Don't create a sense of urgency. Give them an opportunity, and if they say no, that's fine. I'll give you an example of what I mean by there. She had that clinic on Saturday, and I found a lower numbered 7-point roping that she could go to, and I could rope with her on Sunday. And she was appreciative of the offer, but also realized that her arm was going to be a little noodle when she got through using it all day Saturday, and she was probably going to be worn out. So she said, thank you for the offer, but I don't think that's a good idea at this point. And I said, that's fine. No problem. I'm just offering it as an alternative. If you'd like to be able to do that, if you don't, no big deal. And she said, no, we don't need to do that. So I just stopped it right there. So I hope that kind of helps you guys out. When you're trying to get your spouse involved in stuff, if they start showing signs of wanting to do it, give them something to want to do, but don't provide them pressure to do it with you, right? And vice versa. If you're seeing something that they're doing that you want to learn how to do, tell them about it. Let them know you're eager to learn, that how much or how little you're wanting to get involved, how big or how fast you want to go at it. Just communicate. That's a big, big deal, all right? So don't put any pressure on them. let them learn it and enjoy it their way. I hope you guys are getting something from this. I've talked to a lot of folks that have appreciated and been watching the videos. If you guys would, be sure and like the channel, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you don't like it, that's okay. I appreciate it, and hope you guys are getting something out of it. In the meantime, this is Cowboy Brett coming to you from the Alfalfa Bale Studio. You guys have a great day.